Oh, and here we go. What a hit. Single to start off the game for number 11. Good start for Methuen.
Trey Martin, second pitch, just getting warmed up out there. And the leadoff batter singles to center.
A little count.
It's a cold day. The wind is blowing.
A little chilly out, wouldn't you say? The wind's blowing a little bit.
It could be worse.
Could be worse,
but
always.
This month is colder than a normal April.
Definitely. I'll tell you that much.
But February was also warmer.
Number 2, Alex Santiago's up right now. Good pitch, try to get things rolling. Number 11, Colin Robinson at first base with a nice single to start it off. And that gets down. Deep right field.
Rounding third and stopping.
Wow, what a hit. Second and third, no outs. Not a good start for North Andover.
It's early in the season. It's the top of the first inning of the year.
And also,
Zach.
first game on this turf, because
this turf, yes.
It's been, all these games have gotten moved because this field's been a lot of rain. There was a day in April. I mean, who would have thought? Finally, first game, a little money out, but it's good to see the boys just get on the field and play baseball.
The field, our mosh pit, our own mosh pit.
Maybe get a groove pitching here. Slowing it down a little bit.
Played Framingham at the Lawrence Voke Field.
Oh, went past the center field.
Over the
Both are going home.
Head.
2-run score for Methuen. Wow. What a start for Methuen. Nolan Smith with a 2-run RBI. Wow. What a start for Methuen. Now Freddie Batista is up, the DH, number 10. First pitch coming on your way. Nolan Smith at second base. 1-0 count. Trey Martin struggling a little bit at the start here. Great pitch right there. 1-1 count. Tell you what, I don't think anyone was expecting this start from Methuen. This is a great show of hitting so far. Taking a big lead that second. Ooh. Trey Martin is a little rattled right now. Foul ball. 1-2 count. What do you think's going on here, Ray, with North Andover struggling? There we go. Great strikeout to get it going.
There you go.
That's 1 out for Methuen.
He had a very easy delivery on that.
Yeah, that looked
pitch.
good.
He wasn't overthrowing at all. I think he's settled in now.
Number 5, AJ Guillermo. Strike 1. 0-1 count so far. I'll tell you what, it seems like he's getting his groove right now. I'll tell you that much. He struggled a little bit at the start, but it's good to see him getting a lot of strikes on the board. He just struck out the last batter, which was a great at-bat.
He's a very good athlete.
Oh, another foul ball. 0-2 count.
And he's been, Trey has been playing varsity sports. I think this is his 3rd year.
Not off to the start he's hoping for. Oh, no. Wild pitch over the catcher. And the man from second advances to third. Now all he needs is a sac fly here. This at-bat just changed dramatically. 1-2 count, I believe. This would be a nice strikeout. Another foul ball. Trey Martin looking a little more at ease after the little wobbly start, but see what's going on this pitch. Over the catcher's head again. Runner advances home. Safe. 3-0. Top of the first. 1 out. Methuen winning. This is not the start we thought was going to happen, Ray.
No, not
what
at all.
What's going
it's
on?
Very unlike North Andover. They always have the best pitching in the league. There's a couple of players coming to the mound now to talk it over. We get things organized here. Very high gusty wind, so it's very difficult to play baseball under these conditions.
Very difficult. Also, he's thrown like 3 wild pitches so far? That's a bit worrying. He advanced to third on a wild pitch, then he advanced to home on a wild pitch. But now no one on. 3 runs on the top of the first.
So
strikes him out.
3 runs.
Wow.
And 2 strikeouts.
2 outs in the top of the first. 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, exactly. So
I mean, at least you got that going for you.
yes, yeah. So we will see more of those. I think he has settled in. You can see.
Yeah, definitely.
He's relaxed.
Especially with no one on here. What a pitch. Getting a little relaxed here. Also, Trey Martin's batting 6th today. Not just pitching. Could he get 3 strikeouts in 1 inning, allowing 3 runs, though? 0-2 count here. And he strikes him out. And that is good for the confidence, I'll tell you that. Wow.
3 strikeouts, 3 runs. So, the North Andover batters have their work cut out for them now. But it's early. It's the first inning.
Very early. It's only now going in the bottom of the first. Hopefully you can get some batters on base. Maybe get a couple runs across. A tough start for the pitching, but I think just get the confidence going.
Do you know what Methuen's record was last year?
No, I do not. Do you?
Oh, I did. Unfortunately, my notes are in the car.
No, it's okay. But they're 2-0 to start the year. They had 1 canceled game. We're 3-0 on the year. So one of these teams are going to catch their first loss.
Yeah, and it's a league loss, so it's an important game.
Very important. One of our best batters is up.
So
Zach Farrow.
leading off the shortstop, and still shortstop. I thought Trey Martin might have a chance of moving Farrow to third base, but
1-0 count. Getting a
but-
little
but
windy
he-
here.
He plays third, and today he's pitching.
1-1 count. Great strike. That one right past him.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got Joey Travis at the mound.
Zach
Number
Farrow.
1. He just had a zooming fastball. Looking fresh tonight.
Good stance.
Oh, just a little high.
Takes 2-2. Nobody on. Nobody out.
I'll tell you what, Ray. He has a zip to the ball. He is letting it fly.
Whipping.
Oh, stands off the mound.
Yeah.
Way low. 3-2 count. Maybe North Andover can start off strong here. Again, Zach Farrow on the mound.
Well, we'd like to see us get a couple of runners on.
Oh,
Oh, I thought that was low, but
that was a little low, but a looking strikeout.
the pitcher has a lot of arm motion at the end. He's
A
not
lot.
using much of his body to deliver the ball. He's snapping everything with his shoulder, elbow.
Got a lefty up. Number 10, Dylan Lawrence. Senior, plays left field and he pitches. Maybe get some momentum going here for North Andover. Way low. Come on. See some momentum going North Andover. The bat was popping for Methuen.
Another slurve breaking pitch. And he's on.
Walk with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Let's see if we can get some momentum going here. Now you got number 4,
Jeff
Jeff.
Volpicello.
Senior, second baseman. Want a no count? High pitch. What? 1-1 count, I guess. Guess that was a strike. Even though it looked a little high from our angle.
Let's see what Volpicello's going to do here on first. If I were him, I would try to steal right now. No?
Did they just call another strike?
1 ball, 2 strikes. Mike is a very good hitter. Has a really good stroke. Yeah, you can see he's making the pitcher nervous. He is fast. He's one of the faster, probably one of the top 3 for speed. There he goes.
He's going. And he's out. got struck out and then caught at second stealing.
Oh, that was a good throw by the catcher.
Wow. That was a great throw.
Yeah. A rocket and right where it had to be.
Starting off the top of the second here. Got number 17, Kevin Nestor.
They were related to the Marcucci's from Newport, Rhode Island, who had the biggest bakery.
Oh, got a bunt. And the throw
And
is
he's
there in
out.
time.
17.
The infield was a little far.
Which batter was that? 17? Nestor?
Yeah.
Kevin Nestor.
They got Logan Baez up. Whoa. Very questionable no call right there. 1-0 count here. The wind is picking up, if you guys can't hear from our mics. Do you think this wind affects the pitcher a decent amount, Ray?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can't feel the ball the same way at a different temperature.
Great strike right there, though. Oh, little low there. 2-1 count, I believe.
Yeah. In the summertime, if I were to pitch, I could feel the ball releasing from 5 or 6 points across from my heel to the tip of my finger. When the weather's cold,
Yeah.
you can't feel anything.
Can't feel it,
you
yeah.
You feel it leave your finger.
Oh, strike 3. What a pitch. That is great for the momentum.
Another strikeout, and there are 2 out.
Just one.
The unfortunate 3 there in the first inning.
4 out of the 5 outs have been strikeouts. I mean, as I jinx it,
And
the pitcher gets it himself.
now we get to hit again. That was a quick half inning. Did you do that Lawrence Tech game?
No, we didn't do the Lawrence Tech game because it wasn't on our
home field.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have you been to that field?
I've not. I heard it's really nice though.
Ah,
I heard it's really nice.
it's a college field, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, probably sick to play on that for them, but it's probably good to be back here playing on our own field. Get a little momentum here. Not a great start, but maybe get some runs on the board here.
Yep.
Way down, wild pitch. 1-0 count here. Me, Anthony Palumbo, back with Ray in the bottom of the second. It's 3-0. Methuen leads. Ground ball, third baseman, and out. Jake Jackson up, number 1, the first baseman, senior. Got a lefty up.
Mike Phelps grounding out there. He usually gets the ball in the air.
Yeah.
Unusual to see him hit a ground ball. But par for the course, I think, for today.
Ooh, ball 1. 1-0 count.
Jake or Jacob Jackson. Nice swing.
Good swing there. Just better
Good.
pitch. 1-1 count here.
Yeah.
Another ground ball. That time the shortstop makes a great play to first base.
That was a great throw. Very athletic.
Yeah.
He came up throwing.
Mm-hmm. Third baseman and shortstop making 2 great plays there. Now, I believe the pitcher, Trey Martin's up.
Yes. Ball one.
Yep, Trey Martin's up. It seems like the miss so far for Joey at the mound has been very low. He hasn't really missed high. But there's been no one on base, so we haven't been able to capitalize on advancing the runners. In the first inning, they really capitalized on just moving. Because remember, he started at first. He made the second to third off wild pitches.
Yeah.
Then I think. Then he got to home for a wild pitch. Another ball in the dirt. That's his only struggle so far. Wind's picking up here. Low again. That's a count. 2-1. 3-1. 3-1. All right. Strike two. Great pitch there for the momentum for Methuen. The infield has done their job so far for Methuen. They've been done a great job getting those to first. They converted that double play in the first inning with a great throw from the catcher, and he walks him. Two outs, a man at first, and now
Kilcoyne.
Sean
Kilcoyne.
Yep.
Number 6.
The DH. Another senior. A lot of seniors on this team. Very experienced team. Oh,
Sean.
almost tagged up at first. Trey Barnes getting a little trying to maybe get on second. Get a little
Sean
frisky.
got a hit in the last game.
Strike one. Fastball. Trey Martin with another lead. Pop up
Center fielder.
to center field. And that is it for the second inning. 3-0. Go lead off top of the third. The number one hitter, Colin Robinson. I believe he had a deep double for his first at bat. Great hit. I think it was the first pitch of the game. Strike one there. A little too high. 1-1 count. Seems like the wind keeps on picking up for when we're at pitching. Here comes third pitch. Barely hits the bat. 1-2 count. Foul tip. What do you think that North Andover has to change up here, Ray?
Say it again.
What do you think North Andover has to change up here, Ray? Think they have to change up their pitching, their fielding, the batting? I feel like the batting's been struggling. I don't think they've gotten one hit so far. They've had 2 walks, I believe, and that's it. They haven't got much, though.
Yeah, this is a very good pitcher.
1-2 count here. Way low. Hopefully we can get some momentum here.
The wind is just howling. The flag is straight out.
Fouled way back. 2-2 count here. And struck out.
Beautiful.
Another one.
A handful of strikeouts for Trey Martin.
That makes it 5 on the day. Trey Martin.
Ooh. I felt something on my lip. Was that rain?
Oh, no. It's probably not. All right, one out here. Top of the third. Fouled way back.
We don't have any rain forecast, so.
No rain forecast. But it is supposed to get way more windy here. And it's already very windy. Deep right field goes out. Foul ball. 0-2 count here. This is Alex Santino, number 2. Strike 3, another strikeout, and that is number 6 for Trey Martin. They got Nolan Smith up, ground ball to third base, and safe.
Well, that gives him a chance to strike out another batter.
That does give him another chance to strike out. But that's a single for Nolan Smith. Last at bat, a 2-run RBI double, great hit, center field. Now he gets on for an infield single. And then you got Freddie Batista, the DH, number 10, a little low.
Is that Robinson?
Yeah. Swing and miss. Nolan Smith has gotten a big lead both times here. See if he maybe goes here with 2 outs. Last time he advanced to third and home off a wild pitch. Another swing and a miss. Also a strike, didn't really matter. Try to check his swing there. 1-2 count. And here we go, Ray. Could we get another strikeout for number 7?
2 outs, 2 strikes. Trey Martin delivers.
And he's going.
Down
and
the third
back
base
goes
line.
to the third baseman. And he's going home. Nolan Smith. And he's safe at home. Wow. How did that happen? He advances to second. Another just little hit down the field gets a run on the board. Wow. It is 4-0 on the top of the third. Wow.
Scoreboard has gone blank.
Yes, it's a little.
It's
There is
saying,
2 outs and
saying
a man at
overload.
second.
Overload.
Oh, could have been called either way. 1-0.
Ground balls in this infield are very difficult.
Yes.
They might look like a routine grounder, but
They have not been for North
the
Andover.
bounce is not true.
2-0. Getting a little scary here, but just get out of this inning. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, a man at second. 3-0 count here. Getting more and more windier. You got AJ Guillermo at the plate. Strike one. They got 3-1 count. Freddie Batista keep on getting a decent lead over there at second. Strike two. Great pitch there.
Trey has settled in.
Believe batter calls time there. Falls down left field. Runner is coming home.
Here's a throw to the plate. Throw
And
is
he's
wide.
Running, no, and he stays at second. And that is an RBI double for AJ Guillermo. And it is 5-0 in the top of the third. And you just got to believe that this might be the end of Trey Martin's day. He has his infield struggled a little bit in this inning. You can't blame him fully. That was maybe an error at third base. But still.
I have a dozen reasonably good hits against him.
Yeah,
balanced
especially in that
off
first
against a lot of good strikeouts. So
he's staying in the game.
yeah, I think he should.
All the strikeouts have been looking good, though. Number 4 is up. Justin. Ball one.
Runner on second base, really anxious to steal third.
He has a big
Get
lead.
a big running lead. Farrow behind him.
Oh, I thought he was running there. Got a 2-0 count here. Just like the last at-bat, went 3-0, then it went 3-2. You think maybe the wind's getting to him a little bit? Oh, a little low. 3-0 count again for the second straight at-bat. With the man at second, 2 outs. Top of the third. They scored 2 runs in this inning so far. Strike one. Get a strike on the board. 3-1. Little high. Ball 4. And Justin takes his base. And Kevin Nestor is up to bat. Number 17. Oh, and that might be the end of the day. Yep. And that is the end of the day for Trey Martin. He finished the day with 6 strikeouts.
Methuen retreating to their dugout.
5 strikeouts.
Number 5. Number 5 now pitching. Luke Iorba is coming in to pitch. He's a senior. He pitched the second of 3 pitches in our previous game.
They got number 17 up. Ball 1. Low. Oh, strike. My bad. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Man at first and second.
That's Nestor. the number 7 hitter.
Ball, questionable. 1-on-1 count. Both men taking sizable leads with 2 outs here. Third pitch underway. Low. Neither man advances. Catcher did a good job of getting that one.
2 outs here, 2 on, 2 balls. And a strike.
Foul. Down the third baseline. Got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The top of the third. Hopefully North Andover can get out of this with just a few runs scored in this inning. And that makes it through center field. And the man from second is going home and safe. And that is an RBI single from Kevin Nestor. And it is 6-0 in the top of the third. Methuen leading.
Logan Baez up.
This is not looking good for North Andover, right?
I think this is more hits than North Andover gave up last year.
Total. Ball gets down right field. One man coming home, other one going to third. Now he's going to second. RBI double. You got a man at third and second. And it is 7-0 with 2 outs. Methuen is racking up the scoreboard right now. It is a football score currently. Ground ball, foul.
Again.
That left side of the infield's been busy today.
Yes. And the topography rolls off. So when you hit the ball down the line, every yard it goes forward, there's a half a yard it goes away from the fielders.
Yeah. Ball 1, and then we have a 1-on-1 count here. Got a man on second and third here. 1-on-1 count. Low. Got 2-1 count. Ray, we just have to get out of the inning here. They are struggling. This inning is killing them. I believe they've scored 2 runs with 2 outs up, so just praying to get out of this. Foul tip. And that's a 2-2 count. Wind slowing down a little bit, but it is getting very cold out. Strike 3, and that is the end of the top of the third. And finally, North Andover's at bat after it seems like a century of Methuen hitting. I'm not going to say it, but they do have a no-hitter going through 2 innings. Not saying much. Not saying much.
Joey Tavares. It's a lot of whip action in his arm.
Yes.
He keeps the ball, as you said, he keeps the ball down low.
He has some great velocity. That was a ball. Got 1 ball, 1 strike here. In the bottom of the third, got Braden Salich. Lefty. Swing and a miss. And that is a 1-2 count.
This is the sophomore from the junior varsity, Braden Salich.
He plays right field, which has got not much action today.
Number 33.
And he's out. I'm not sure what they said there, if he swang or not. That is out 1 in a very weird play. And there was a standoff for at least 10 seconds. You got the speedy Ben Iglesias.
North Andover dugout is famous when they need something done. They all jump up and yell different things at the same time. It's they're excitable. I can't believe that fielder fielded that so easily.
Out 2 in this inning.
Iglesias down so quickly.
Wow.
Mercifully 2 outs.
Easily. They're just cruising through North Andover. And we are back to the start, to the top of the
football weather.
Yes.
This mound is, the elevation is higher than the football field, considerably.
Yes.
I didn't notice that so much previously.
Right. Maybe we can get some luck with Zach Farrow up here. Probably one of our best hitters on the team. We need something going here.
Indeed.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs.
Zach Farrow, shortstop.
Bottom of the third. Strike 1. 1-1 count.
1-1.
Ball 2. 1 strike. Just praying to get anything going here. Pitch on his way. Strike 2. What a pitch.
2-2, 2 out. Bottom of the third.
And swing and a miss, and that is another strikeout. And we are scoreless. And Methuen has 7 runs, and this is looking bad for North Andover. And we got a pitch change. We got number 6, Sean Kilcoyne. He's also batting at number 7 in the order. Maybe can change a little bit. There was 4 runs scored last inning. Top of the third. Swing and a miss for number 11. And I do not have number 11's name, so. Got a 1-1 count here. Strike 2. 1-2 count here. Just me. Ray wants to take a little break. Getting a bit too chilly out here. Fourth pitch on its way. And that's right to the third baseman. Finally a good play from this infield. Good start in this top of the fourth. 1 out. Great play from the third baseman. number 2. That was Trey Martin, who was struggling a bit earlier with pitching. He did have 6 strikeouts, but he had 7 allowed runs. 5. He got taken out after 5. That is ball 1. Oh, ball 2. Bit questionable. And strike 2. Got I believe that was strike 2. Oh. That pitch didn't count. That pitch didn't count. Oh, foul ball heading our way. Into the streets. And that is a walk with 1 out in the top of the 4th. Oh, now we got the red hot Nolan Smith with 3 RBIs in this game. He had a double in the first inning with 2 RBIs. And then in the third, 1 RBI with another double, I believe. Maybe a single. A good play by the catcher keeping that. 2 balls, no strikes. Methuen getting a big lead. Gets back. Two balls, 1 strike. Got Nolan Smith up at the plate. I mean, just can see if he can keep his hot streak very hot at the bat right now. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 count, 1 out, and a man at first. And he's going. And that falls center field. And he is coming home. And Nolan Smith out at home plate. What a play to get that to home plate. Wow. Nolan Smith does advance to second, though. We got Freddie Batista. I believe he also had a RBI in the first. And that was a great play from center field to get him out at home. I thought that was a for sure run. 1-0 count, but Nolan Smith, another single. He advanced to second because they threw it to home plate, but still 3 for 3 on the day with 3 RBIs. He's having a great day. A swing and a miss for Freddie Batista. The wind is picking up. Another swing and a miss. Got 1-2 count here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. The score is 7-0. Methuen, North Andover, nothing. I believe you gotta get out of this inning. Pitcher steps off the mound. Catches breath a little bit. This wind has to calm down a little bit. It is zipping. Foul tip goes behind the plate. 1-2 count still. And Nolan Smith is at second. Freddie Batista is at the plate with the 1-2 count. And he looks at look like a strike to me. Ball. Got a 2-2 count here. Nolan Smith with a decent side lead at second base. And he looks at another ball. And now it is full count with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Nolan Smith with the decent side lead. And that is a strikeout, and that is the end of the top of the 4th. And maybe North Andover can try to rally a little bit here. Dylan Lawrence leading off for us here in the bottom of the 4th. Getting a little momentum here. No hits on the board so far. Got 2 walks. Lefty against a righty. Just what you want. Dylan Lawrence is a senior. He plays pitcher and he's left field. Got the first pitch going on here. Way low, hits the dirt. 1-0 count here. The scoreboard is off right now. It is not showing anything. Now high. Went 1 low, 1 high. 2-0 count here. To Dylan Lawrence. At this point, let's just get on base. Then let's go from there. Three and 0 count. Oh, yep, 3-0 count to Dylan Lawrence. Here comes the pitch. And a strike. 3-1 count now. Strike 2. Now you got a 3-2 count here. And he is fighting back. He has not swung the bat yet. Dylan Lawrence, 3-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And that hits the dirt, and that is a leadoff walk. And now, Jeff, the second baseman, Laplicino, the senior is up, and he has a man at first with no outs. Swing strike, way high. Checks him at first, nothing there. And strike 2, I believe. Or 1-1. Got Dylan Lawrence at first with no outs. Checked again at first. Pitch underway. Pop up. Foul territory. And he makes the catch. What a catch from number 8. Now 1 out with the man on first. Got Mike Phelps up here. Let's get a hit on the board here. Looking at a strike for strike 1. 0-1 count. Top of the 5th. I mean, bottom of the 4th. I don't know. Don't shout anymore. Michael Phelps with the... Oh! The shortstop does not make a play on it. And that is the first hit of the game for the Scarlet Knights. And we have a man on first and second with 1 out. And Jake Jackson is up, the senior first baseman. They just subbed out number 13 for number 31, Tim Perrone, the senior outfielder. Jake Jackson, the lefty. And that does not get through. And that is not a double play. Safe at first, out at second. Got a man on third and a man on first with 2 outs. And the wind is going crazy right now. Number 2, Trey Martin, the starting pitcher of today, who let up 5 runs. Wasn't his best day today. Gets checked at first. Jake Jackson. Nothing there, though. Trey Martin batting 6th. And that ball hits the dirt. Got a lot of fans in the crowd today. Everyone's wearing heavy jackets and shivering. Another foul ball. Goes behind home plate. Got 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th, I believe. Thinking about going second. Does not. Got a man on third and first there. Checks him again at first. That is 3 times he has checked Jake Jackson. And that is another foul ball. And just misses a car. That would not have been good. But you've got a full count here. Checks first base again, Jake Jackson. That is the 4th time he's gone checked. I don't know where the boos are at. Oh, and he goes. Both runners go. Both safe. Finally, North Andover gets a run on the board. 1-7. Methuen leading. But here they come. 2 outs. A man at second. Trevon still up. Now I think it's a full count. And that is strike 3. End of the 4th. Number 5. In what inning? We don't know. I believe the top of the 5th. Ball 1. Low. Low has been the story of the day for North Andover's pitchers. And that is a deep fly ball to right field. And that drops. And he stays at second. Almost a home run. What a hit from A.J. Guillermo. Almost went out. And it is very windy outside. Big swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Man at second. Got Justin Fairson up. A little high. 1-1 count. Got a man at second with the leadoff double. In the top of the 5th. Pitcher steps off. Looks at the man on second. Little low. 2-1 count. I think that was, I believe, a ball. Got Justin Carson up right now. With A.J. Guillermo at second. He steps off again. Checking A.J. Guillermo. He seems like one of the fastest players on their team. I believe he stole earlier, but it was a wild pitch. High, ball 4. Runner takes his base, And you got first and second with no outs. And now the coach is going to the mound. And that is it for him for today. Didn't do terrible. Allowed 2 runs for 2 innings. And you got to believe North Andover got to get out of this one, or it could get ugly. Here we go. Starting back up again. Oh. And the ball gets past second baseman. Goes to center field. Nothing to worry about, though. Stay at second. Kevin Lester at the bat. Number 17, the lefty. And we got a lefty out there also. Lefty on lefty action. You don't see that too often in high school baseball. Both infielders are very, very close. They have definitely shifted in a little bit. A lot of speed at the plate. And at both bases, first and second, both of them are very fast, as we've seen in this game. Looking strike. Here comes the other pitch. Goes in the dirt. Got a 1-2 count here. Or a 2-1 count. Got a man at first and second. No outs. The mercy rule could be coming into effect. Very close. Here soon. And that is down right field. Both runs will come to the plate. No, he stays at third. But that is an RBI single for number 17, Kevin Nestor. Now you got a man at first and third with no outs. And the score is 8-1 in the top of the 6th. This is looking ugly. The sun's coming out a little bit here. Strike 1. Really good pitch right there. Believe we've got Logan Baez up right now with an 0-1 count. Ball on the inside. 1-1 count here. Very high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Man on first and third. No outs. Top of the 6th. 8-1. Methuen leads. Pitch on its way. And that doesn't get through. Tries for second. Doesn't get first. A run scores. But all you needed was an out there. Now it is 9-1. A man at first. With 2 outs. Now you just got to probably get out of this inning. And that is low for ball one. That is a strike. That is a foul ball. And number 9's up. Javian Dillon. That is high. Man at first, 2 outs. Breeze settling down a little bit here. Sun's a little out. If only it was like this the whole game. Pitch on its way. High foul ball. And that is not in play. Ground ball, third baseman. Make the play to first. And he cannot make the play at first. He will not come home. That is an error from, I believe, the first baseman. Maybe the third baseman made a bad throw. Didn't score, though. Got third and second. If these 2 runners come in, we may not see a 7th inning with the rule coming in place with 10 runs. Because it is currently 9-1. 2 more runs, and this game is most likely over. And that ball is low. Now you got Colin Robinson up at the plate. Number 11, the leadoff hitter for Methuen. And can he put the nail in the coffin? Just on the top side of the zone. That is a strike. And the wind is coming back. We've got 2-1 count here. Also, same type of pitch. Now I think we have a 2-1 or a 3-1 count. The infield has come up a lot. And that is low. Now it's a 3-1 count with the man on second and third. And that is ball 4. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. 9-1. The top of the 6th. Need 2 runs for the mercy rule to come into place. First pitch underway. Swing and a miss. A very hittable ball right there. Alex Santo is up. The righty. Very high. And it is very cold out right now. The sun came out for a good minute and a half, and it just said bye-bye. Deep left field. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 1 out. Strike 2. 1 ball. Looks at it. 2 balls. 2 strikes. Top of the 6th. And he takes the strike. And that is 2 outs. With 1 out loaded bases, you're hoping to just get in play, get a man home. It says at the top of the 5th. I'm not sure if that's right or not. Foul tip goes around home plate. There's 1 strike, 2 outs with loaded bases. Looking to throw a second pitch here. Foul ball coming right at us. Almost hit Nick. We're okay over here. I could have made the play. Didn't want to. Bit too cold to make the play. I got an 0-2 count here with 2 outs. Little low. Ball 1. It says it's the top of the 5th. I'm not sure. I think it's the top of the 5th. We thought it was the top of the 6th the whole time. We are wrong. Ground ball. Third baseman. Just make the play a third. And finally, we get out of this inning. 3 men left on base. The score is 9-1 going into the bottom of the 5th. All right, Sean Kilcoyne up here to lead us off. In the bottom of the 5th, it is 9-1 here. Methuen leads. Struggling with the hitting tonight. A lot of walks. I believe maybe 1 hit. Strike 1. Second pitch on the way. Low. 1-1. Nine to 1. Bottom of the 5th. 1-1 count. Swinging at a very low pitch. Filthy. That gets through the shortstop and the third baseman. And I believe that's the first hit of the game. Number 33, Braden Salich up at the plate. The lefty going against the righty, and the wind is picking up. Almost caught at first. Man at first, no outs. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one. And the no-hitter is officially done for the night. Ooh. A little high. Strike two, though. 0-2. No outs. Man on first. He has been looking great tonight. He just checked first base with him taking no lead. Don't know what that was, but... On 2 count on the way. That is low. 1-2 count now. Catcher doing a great job tonight, just making sure it doesn't get past him. A bunch of balls, bunch of them could have gone past him tonight. He's done a great job with just keeping it in front of him. Checks first base again. He has been making sure no one is stealing tonight. He has checked first base at least 10 times tonight. And that is low into the dirt. Braden Salich trying to get some go for North Andover here in a very windy and cold game. Both teams still undefeated into the season. Methuen 2-0 with a canceled game, and North Andover 3-0 with a bunch of fields moving. First time playing on this field. And that could be a double play. And that's out at first. And that is a double play. What a play from Methuen. That is the second double play of the night for them. And now 2 outs, no one on, bottom of the 5th, 9-1. Whoa, low. 1-0 count. They got number 22 up here. Ben Iglesias, center fielder, very fast. The 1-0 count here with a pitch. And that is right through the middle. 1-1. Still a lot of velocity on that pitch. He is still going after them with only allowing 1 run from an error. A little low. Passes the catcher. Doesn't matter. No one on base after double play. 2-1 count here. Very hard hit foul ball. Goes right back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. 2 runs scored in the 5th for Methuen. They have 9 runs. North Andover has 1. Another foul ball back to the fence. Getting a bit windy here for the pitcher. Seems like hasn't affected him once tonight with the wind. Here comes the pitch, 2-2. And he looks at a strike. And that is strike 3. And that is the end of the 5th. 9-1, Methuen leads. And we're back. And we got number 23, Dylan Grant at the mound with a blowout game with Methuen leading 9-1. And we're going into the top of the 6th with 2 runs scored last inning from Methuen, none from North Andover. There's 3 people left on for Methuen. Good we got out of that. Still struggling here. See if we can get a little momentum here, allowing nothing. First pitch of the inning. And that is foul ball. And that is oh, 1 count. Here we go. Another fry ball. Heading for the cars. Oh, no. Barely misses the cars. We're safe. 0-2 count here. And he strikes him out. Good start of inning for North Andover. I got Logan Baez up, and that is going deep to center field. And he catches it in the windiest of the winds. And that is 2 outs for Methuen in the top of the 6th. Great play by the center fielder. Now I got Javian Dellin, and that is over his head with a 1-0 count here. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. We've had a very one-sided game here with Methuen controlling the whole entire game. And that goes past the catcher and hits the ump in the head. He's okay. 1-1 count here with that foul tip. 2 outs. Very dangerous to park your cars around the stands tonight. Almost 2 balls hitting cars tonight. Barely missed both of them. And I got a 1-1 count here. Very low. I got 2-1 count here. 2 outs. Hopefully just get through a stressless inning here. Seems like it's been the first stressless inning in a while for North Andover. Foul tip goes behind the plate. The wind is still going. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Can North Andover get out of this with no casualties? Ground ball, foul, left side of the field. Two count here. And strikes him out. 2 strikeouts. 1 fly ball to center field. And that's the end of the top of the 6th. Start of the bottom of the 6th. Still, they have the same pitcher out. Joey Travis. Strike 1 And the velocity is still showing. Number 3, Zach Farrow. Pretty sure 0 for 2 with 1 walk. Another strike. In this 0-2 on Zach Farrow. In the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3. 3 straight strikes on Zach Farrow. And that's a strikeout. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. You gotta think that this is just about over. With it being 9-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Now you got number 10, Dylan Lawrence up. Strike 1. Hasn't thrown a ball this half inning. Foul ball. Way out of here. I went to the football field. 0-2 count, 1 out. Could he get 2 straight strikeouts? He can't. First ball of the inning. 1-2 count here. And that one just goes right past Lawrence. With a 2-2 count here. Oh, steps off the mound. Joey. Dylan Lawrence trying to get anything going for North Andover. That one hits the dirt again for Joey. Maybe the fatigue is starting to show a little bit here with him playing every inning so far. I don't even imagine the pitch count right now. 3-2 on the way. And that is strike 3. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. This one's just about over. They got number 4 up. Jeff Lapacino. And that one hits the dirt also. A lot of dirt balls from him in the last couple pitches. But he has 2 strikeouts this inning with no one on. He has been flawless today. Little low, 2-out count. The wind is absolutely going crazy right now. You gotta imagine how this is affecting Joey right now. Two-0 pitch on the way. A big swing and a miss. Looks at that one. Outside. 3-1 count. 2 outs. Batters count. Let's see if they can do something here. 3-1 count. And that is caught from the center fielder. And that is the end of the 6th. And we are going on to the final inning. Number 23, Dylan Grant, still in the game, allowing no runs last inning. And now we got number 17 up for Methuen, Kevin Nostler. Logan Baez due up. A little confusion over here with where to warm up. All right, here we go. Number 17, Kevin, is up. Here comes the first pitch, and that is a foul ball over North Andover's bullpen. And that is an 0-1 start for Methuen in the top of the 7th here in the last inning. High, ball on. Got a 1-1 count here. Another high one. Ball 2. Fourth pitch on its way. High again for ball 3. 3-1. Pitcher's count. Here we go with the 3-1 count. The top of the 7th, 9-1. And he looks at it for a strike. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that is right to the second baseman. Now Baez is up with 1 out and no one on. In the top of the 6th, not 7th. My bad. Ball 1. A little low. Way high. 2 balls. No strikes. Here in the top of the 6th. Here comes the pitch. And ball 3. 3-0. No strikes. And 1 out. And strike 1. 3-1 count here. Batters count. See if Methuen can get something going here. And he takes his walk. And that is ball 4. Now Javian Bellaraire is up. And if they score 2 runs here, North Andover doesn't score anything at the bottom of the 6th, it is mercy rule. Ball 1. With a man on first and no outs. And the 1-0 pitch comes. And that's a ground ball that goes foul. Never mind Javian. He's had a quiet day so far. And the wind is still gusting. Got ball 2 and 1 strike. 1 out so far in the top of the 6th. And the pitch goes to third baseman. Tries to get out second. And first safe. Tried for the double play, couldn't get it. Good to get the out though. One man on first, and there's 2 outs with number 11 coming up. And that is the lead hitter, Colin Robinson. With Alex Santino due up. Ball 1 here with 2 outs. And it is freezing out right now. Ground ball, third baseman makes a play on it. And not out at first. Oh, but hits the man at second right in the back. That looked like it hurt. That hit Javian right in the back. Now you got a man on first and second with number 2 due up, Alex Santino. Ground ball, shortstop to first base, and that is another error. And 1 run scores from third, and the man from second goes to third. The man from first goes to third. And now it is 10-1. And we just need 1 more run for the mercy rule. And at this point, I wouldn't mind a mercy rule. Foul ball 0-1 with 2 outs. And there was no one on with 2 outs, and they managed to score a run, and they have a man on third and first. And that is a ball hit to left field, and that gets down, and 1 run scores, and that gets the other man a second, and now the mercy rule is in effect. It is 11-1 in the top of the 7th. It is looking bad for North Andover here. Ground ball, foul, left side of the field. North Andover's first game on their home turf. Not the outcome they're looking for, but found them pitching a little bit in the later half of these innings. Struggled right here, but they did have 2 outs with no one on. They got a man on first and second, 1-1 count. And that hits the ump in the head again with a foul tip. And now the count is 1-2 with 2 outs. Can North Andover finally get out of this inning? It is the top of the 7th. 11-1. And that is a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Seems like North Andover just can't get out of some of these innings. Pitch on its way, and that goes right to the third baseman. And finally they get out of this inning, and that third baseman made another good play. Now we got Colin Robinson up pitching there. He was the leadoff hitter for North Andover. For Methuen. And now he is pitching in the bottom of the 7th, winning 11-1. First pitch, pretty good. A little low. Now with the 1-0 pitch. And that is a strike. Pretty good pitch. I think we have number 8 up, and that is Cam Bodner. Oh, it's so cold. And now it's a 2-1 counts in the bottom of the 7th, the last inning. It has been a very cold day here and a blowout win for Methuen. And they are still undefeated. They go on to win against North Andover in very good fashion. They move to 3-0, and we move to 3-1. And I think maybe we'll see them later in the season in the playoffs. Especially, it'd be nice to see them after this game. Strike 2, full count against number 8. Can you get him out? 3-2. And that's a walk. I got 1 man on base. I have number 1 coming up. Jake Jackson coming up, the senior. Can see if he can do something here for North Andover. Get a little momentum going in the next game. Strike 1, right down the middle. Big swing and a miss. That's an 0-2 count with no outs in the bottom of the 7th. This game is just about over. And now with the tap to the shortstop. And he cannot make a play on the ball. And now we have first and second, no outs in the bottom of the 7th. And some say it's impossible to come back from a 10-0 deficit. Now you got number 35 up, Ryan Kamek. He did not start today. He came in the game for the last inning. Strike 1. Got an 0-1 count here. I got a 1-1 count here with a man on first and second. After a single, maybe you can consider that an error. Kind of hard play on it. Very low. Got 2-1 count now. In the bottom of the 7th. And is 11-1. Methuen leading. Two and 1 pitch coming up here. And that is strike 2. A little low. Caught the zone. Two pitch coming up here. And that is a ball. Very questionable call right there. But not that it really matters being a 10-run deficit. But very questionable. And that is just an out at second. And he comes home for a 1-run scoring off of an error from the shortstop. Now you got one man at first after getting an out in a sack ground ball. And that is an RBI for number 35. But that was an error from the shortstop. I thought that was going to be a double play. They could not connect off of it. And that is foul ball, left side of the field. 1 strike, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Just about over. Score is 11-2. The wind is absolutely howling right now. And that is strike 2 with no balls and 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Got 1 man on first base, number 35, with an RBI ground ball. A little low, 1-2, 1 out. One or two pitch coming up. And that is a ball, but advances to second base off of the wild pitch. They got 2-2 count here with the man on second and 1 out. Two pitch here. That hits the ground and now advances to third off of back-to-back wild pitches. Got a full count and a man on third with North Andover chasing 11-2. At least you got to see some of these guys who don't get playing time. They scored 1 run, and they've done a good job hitting. Love seeing this out of some of the guys who don't get some minutes. Now maybe you see another run with the 3-2 count here. Pitch is on its way. And that is a ground ball to the third baseman. And another error. The run scores and safe at first. Now it's only an 8-run deficit. They are closing the lead. Both teams scored 2 runs in this inning so far. Very high score inning. First pitch on its way. Hits the ground. Ball 1. No strikes with 1 out. And that's ball 2 with no strikes. Got a guy on first after the error. Could have maybe thrown it home and got him out, but decided to go for first. Check to swing, and it's a strike. So they got 2-1 count here. I want to say thanks to Nick for setting this all up, even though it's freezing cold out. And then thank you for Ray for hanging in us with a couple innings. It was a bit too cold for him. It is still freezing out. He didn't miss much. The score is still 11-3. The runner advances again off of wild pitch. Like this whole inning's just been wild pitches and errors. They got a 3-1 count with 1 out. Calling it home run or walk. And the batter gets walked. Now you got a man on first and second, 1 out, down 8 runs in the 7th. Miracles do happen, folks. They got Matt Maganalty coming up. Me and him were talking earlier. We thought he was going to get in the game because it was going to be a blowout for them. Little did we know. Didn't happen that way. But he got in the game either way. Good for Matt. Good to see him get a hit in there. Let's see what he can do with this opportunity. With the man on first and second with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Low. Ball 1. And ball 2 with the man on first and second. Only 1 out. Goes past Matt, and both runners advance to second and third. And now it is 3-0 with 1 out. And I don't know. They're rallying here. Let's see what Matt can do here with a 3-0 count. I would bet he doesn't swing here. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. And that is strike 1. 3-1 count with 1 out. Let's see what we can do here. Strike 2. Full count. 1 out. And that is ball 4. Loaded bases. 1 out. Miracles do happen, folks. A home run and it's a 4-run game. Just like that. Now you got number 3 up. Zach Farrow, still in the game. 0-1 count here. Still 1 out. Wild pitch here. Every runner advances. 1 run scores. And now it's 11-4 in the bottom of the 7th. And now we got a 1-1 count here. We got one of our best hitters at the plate. And that is foul. Just foul. 1-2 count now with 1 out. Out the 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And that is down the right foul line. And that is out number 2. And Zach Farrow continues to struggle in this inning. Good to get another at bat. Not terrible at bat. Now you got the 1-0 count, 2 outs. Got number 10 up, the lefty, Dylan Lawrence. That is right down the middle, and it is a 1-0 count. That is another wild pitch, and the runner's coming home. In the batter, and the runner from second goes to third. Both runners advance. Now it is 11-5, and the count is 2-1. And now we're down to our last out of the game. 2-1 count and strike. And this could be the last at bat of the game. 2-2 count, and that is a swing and a miss. And Methuen wins the game in great fashion, 11-5. And that was a great ball game. And the Scarlet Knights do not come out on top. Methuen does. And a big shout out to number 1. He had a great game. He went through 6 innings, allowed no runs. There was 1 run with an error. He had a great game. And that's all from NA CAM. Thank you, and we'll see you guys next time. And have a good night.